Escapist.
How the Escapist mentorship program has changed, I could write a book about that. It started to help artists evolve their career, to become better at what they do. Not to show them my technique of art, but I will show them some styles that they want that. But the main thing was to make their voice louder in the world. It started with just a very casual, let's get together for coffee, let's talk about your art, what do you want to do, what are your intentions, what are your goals?
Yeah, my name is Ryan Lindsay. I'm John's husband and business partner. We work together. This is John's brainchild and his baby and his passion, but it's become my passion too.
But in the beginning, it was not thought out what it's going to be. Now Ryan has really helped with the organization of it now because it is getting bigger and it is getting more significant to the people that get involved. And to honor those people that get involved, we want to be sure that we're doing everything on our side. It's no cost to be an escapist, but your time is extremely valuable, as we all know that.
And this group in 2010, they really took advantage of that.
And so we want to be sure that we're doing our due diligence in return to them, that we're supporting them, because when somebody is an escapist, because once an escapist, always an escapist.
It's this piece is called Kaleidoscope, which is going back to my childhood and just getting inspiration from the kaleidoscope, which I was always drawn to it.
Edgar is very special to me because of the three of them, and I'm not picking any favorites, I'll just give you observations. He's like a little John Palmer. My
name is Edgar Medina. I'm from Mexico and I have been in the States for about half of my life, and I always knew deep in my heart that I was going to do something related with art.
He has the energy, he's got all the facets necessary for his career to be huge. The way he dresses, his style of clothes, the way he presents himself to prospective collectors or new people come into his life to look at the art.
My name is Kelly Devine. I am one of the 2010 Escapist artists.
Gosh, I'm just going to say it. This is just Ryan Lindsay's personal opinion, but I think she has such an amazing talent. I think that she has more talent in her little finger than most artists have in their whole body.
I do mostly figurative art. I do painting, drawing, sculpture, encaustics, and printmaking.
There is not a more stylish artist than Kelly Devine.
And this was a chance for me, in working with John, to really just try to be spontaneous.
Ryan is also a very special person to me. He is as sweet as an angel.
My name is Ryan Fugate, and I am an artist, a painter.
Ryan and I have a very special relationship because I've known him for so long.
The dramatic changes are that from the first year to the second year, the guys you're interviewing now, it became a lot more formal with regards to the application process.
And what it's done to elevate the program is people take it so much more serious now that there's the application.
It's not a tough application, but it's images, some short essays, and then some information about what you're doing online. Do you have a website? Basic biographical details.
The first time I knew of John Palmer was through one of the magazines here in the city.
Well, I first found out about it online from Facebook. I saw Ryan Lindsay had mentioned something about the program.
People that are currently seated in an escapist position, we will do anything 24 hours a day.
I was kind of stuck in many ways, artistically, but also very much personally.
How does the Escapist mentorship program work?
Well, we're juried into the program.
It's really evolved to a position now where we have a jury process that people get in. There's a jury, there's 4, and I'm one of 4, so 25% of it. So just my input on what I think is just a fraction, which I think is very important.
Life is about trying things and not getting defeated. Next thing you know, I get the call that I was selected to be one of the 2010 Escapists.
There were 4 jurors on the panel when we did it, and now they've added a couple A few others. I was on the interview panel for the 2011 ones,
Wow,
which was
how cool.
really cool.
We met as a group, and basically I think he kind of tailored it according to each of us individually.
Some of them already had connections, but I was the new one. I didn't even know John. So it was nice to come in and meet the person behind all this.
With the Escapist mentorship program, when they are in the program for that entire year, I am also blogging about them.
Having a group meeting once a month and then a one-on-one with John.
I'm also announcing their events.
Ryan's awesome. He's so fun to talk to.
Today, as we do more and more with these artists and their careers are getting better and they're getting stronger and more confident within themselves. So Ryan's been a huge part of that.
Ryan was just a vital part of the program, as John was.
Ryan being educated as an attorney, his financial ideas and the things he does on that side, he gives that part to the artist.
Ryan's been a big help. He helped a lot with the accounting and the taxes.
He helped so much with the business aspect, being able to help market.
He and I always talk about Facebook and websites and Google Analytics.
You know, it's what you put into the program is what you get out, and we tell them that from the very beginning.
And helps them with contracts or helps read over things to be sure that they're looked after. Or there might be an escapist that says, oh my God, I've not paid this tax or I need to do this. So Ryan will go through that with them and help get that on track.
Promoting is how I would say is the broad subject of John and his career.
John really does an excellent job of making sure people know what he's doing.
They work so well together, and working with us, they helped us both out so much.
The main benefit to them is they can call us at any time or set a meeting with us or request John to come to their studio.
The main thing was to make their voice louder in the world.
Art Chicago, which is a major international art fair.
Set for Art Chicago is extremely stressful. Everything we have in there comes in a crate. We open the crate and hang all this stuff.
That we've gone to for, this is 3 years in a row now.
Art Chicago has been indescribable.
And so you get the tables, the chairs, the boxes, the books, everything you need. So I'm getting all the art out, and I'm hanging some on, then I go hang the Escapist walls, and Edgar Medina, all his paintings had hooks.
The positive thing was to get to be able to show in a different state. It was amazing.
And wire to hang them. I can't tell you what that means to me when I'm under stress trying to get it all put together.
Like seeing all the art from everywhere around the world.
I think for the little detail that is, that's that one notch saying, not only is my art good,
London, Paris, Tokyo, New York.
it's ready to hang, and it's gonna hang right now. And he's got that energy about him.
And there we are from Texas, and my work was there too. And
His style of clothes, the way he presents himself to prospective collectors or new people coming into his life to look at the art.
I was so excited.
Kelly also came to Art Chicago.
I was so excited. I got off the elevator and I stepped out and went, oh wow, this is a whole different level.
What really showed me about her character and her work ethic, whatever.
And for the first day, it was a little intimidating.
She was there for 2 days straight. From the morning, it would open at 11, I think it was over at 6 or 7, something like that.
And I thought to myself, I'm already here.
She stayed in that booth the whole time.
I think John and Ryan took a chance on me.
At the end of the second day, when she was leaving, she was going home. I was very sad because we had not sold me for work and all that work she put into it.
They knew I was going through a really tough time, gotten divorced, had another birthday, and lost my job.
She leaves, and within 2 or 3 hours, she sells 2 paintings.
So I thought to myself, I'll give myself a year. I have a year to be successful.
I'm hanging another one as I'm trying to take those down, and before I get it up and put a tag, and I'm going, doing whatever, and again, we're still ringing up those other 2, somebody comes up and says, I want to get that painting right there. But then another one of hers sells.
So I did it.
Wow, that was a pretty shocking experience.
Ryan was the only artist this year that was not able to make it to Art Chicago, and I want to mention that because just because somebody didn't go is not good or bad or whatever.
But being able to have the opportunity to have work being seen on such a larger scale.
What's so great about the Escapist program is I tell them as the year goes on, I want them to be brothers and sisters. I want them to support each other.
It certainly wouldn't have been something that would have happened.
Ryan not being able to be there was okay because he had Edgar and Kelly there and us.
Had I been on my own.
And the excitement of calling him to say you placed work, because several pieces of his also sold.
That was just kind of like the cherry on top.
When it was John, Kelly, Edgar, Ryan, and the story of the whole program, we knocked it out of the ballpark. We did really well.
Feel much more self-assured.
Of our 3 years in terms of sales, it was our most successful.
Does your Mexican heritage influence your art